Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. It is Saturday, the 31st of July. That's right, we are just now 14 days, yes, 2 weeks away from the start of the season. I, for one, cannot wait. Listen, before we get into today's video, as always, please smash a like on the stream, subscribe, just do all that I ask, please. And of course, vote for me in the Football Content Awards for the best new content creator. You can do that down below. The link is down below. And now let's get into today's video. So guys, we're going to start first of all with, of course, yesterday's result against Fleetwood Town. Leeds went down to Fleetwood. Were beaten 2-1 on the night. I did a watch along on the channel. Thanks for those that watched that. Look, it was an under-23 side. It had Adam Forshaw in, who played like 45 minutes. It had Poveda in as well. I think the real standout for me, and I want to discuss it and get your thoughts on it as well. I'm going to run a little poll on my feed, is Crescencio Summerville. I thought he was fantastic again. He looked dangerous throughout. And for me, and I see my good friend Oscar mention this on Twitter, and I totally back him. For me, he should be ahead of Costa and Poveda. For me, Costa, his time at Leeds United, it's going to end with a whimper. I don't think he's ever been the player we thought we were getting from Wolves. Big props to Wolves, by the way, with the deals they got for Barry Douglas and Helder Costa. We have to say that. He never was the player that we believed he was going to be, in effect. And I think there is a case that he may be moved on, specifically if Leeds United are in the window for a winger, which we believe they are. And Poveda, look, for me, the jury's still out. I know he's a young kid. I know, listen, he's been at Barcelona, Chelsea, City, a number of clubs, Arsenal, I think, as well, for a period of time, but he's never stuck around. I think there's a lot to be said about the kid's stature, his size. Although he did some decent work when he did come on. I don't know. I just think, for me personally, and again, football is about opinions. He comes on, he looks decent, but I think he's a long way off yet. And that's just my personal opinion. There'll be people that disagree. However, when I look at Summerville, he excites me. He's direct. He's pacey. He always looks dangerous. He always looks like he's going to go towards goal. And I think for me, okay, I might be rushing the kid, but I'd much rather see Summerville come off the bench than Poveda or Costa, genuinely. So I want to know your guys' thoughts on that. I'm going to run a poll on that on the Just Joe YouTube feed. I want you to let me know in the comments. Do you think Summerville should be in that first team or in and around that picture ahead of Poveda and Acosta? I think it's quite telling for Poveda, the fact that he's involved with the under-23s during pre-season. Same with Forshaw as well. I know we'd like to see him back, but he's a long way off it yet, isn't he? Just an update on pre-season as well. Leeds United yesterday confirmed their last pre-season game will be against Europa League champions Villarreal. That's going to take place on the 7th of August. It is behind closed doors. It will be at 7 p.m. If you've already paid for the package for you to watch all the pre-season friendlies, you will get that thrown in there as for free as well. The stadium's yet to be confirmed. We just know we're going to be playing Europa League champions Villarreal. It will be behind closed doors, so there's no opportunity for you to get tickets. We also seen the new shirt as well, guys. The new shirt is out. The new away shirt. We've seen leaked images the other day. I'm now going to share with you the correct images. It's the same images, but obviously they look a little bit more crisper. So there it is, guys, in all its glory, the brand new away kit. I, for one, think it is a thing of beauty. Look, in an ideal world, I would switch the white to yellow. But look, I think it's beautiful, and it's definitely one that I will be purchasing. You can purchase it from Wednesday at 8 a.m. on the store or 9 a.m. in the on the website. I love that backdrop as well. I don't know what you guys think. I would love that to be my backdrop. I think it looks absolutely fantastic, and it's certainly something I would love in my own little corner here. I'd get rid of the green screen and have that all day long, that's for sure. But that is your away kit for the coming season. I think it will do some great numbers. If I remember rightly, the charcoal and pink one broke records. Well, I think that's not going to be too far off, if I'm being totally honest. Another update as well on Christopher Klassen. Look, I thought it had been announced already. It still hasn't been, confirmed, but his medical's been passed, okay? We even know what shirt number he's going to get. Christopher Klassen will get the number 13 shirt. He's ready and raring to go. Can't wait to see him. So Christopher Klassen will be in the door. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe they won't announce it during the weekend. It might be Monday, but look, we're still waiting to hear when it's actually physically confirmed, but we know it is a done deal. We're now going to speak about Lewis O'Brien, currently at Huddersfield Town, has been linked to Leeds United a number of weeks back now. A midfielder. We know that Leeds United are in the hunt for a midfielder, of course. Conor Gallagher has chosen Crystal Palace, which leaves a sour taste in my mouth, as you guys know. But maybe Costa, Yangel Herrera, all these names that wet the lips a little bit, the likes of Nathi Hernandez, the ones that get us excited. Well, it turns out that Leeds United may not be going that far. They may just be going to staying in West Yorkshire in the hunt for the next midfielder. And Lewis O'Brien, as I say, has been mentioned before. Football Insider are now claiming that preliminary discussions have actually taken place with Leeds United and Huddersfield, and Leeds United are keen to capitalise on O'Brien's contract situation. Like I said, the first reports came out over a month ago now. It was claimed that Leeds United were watching O'Brien. We've been watching him for most of last season. Bielsa spent a lot of time watching Huddersfield Town. We assumed that was due to Carlos Corberán. Maybe not the case. Look, we know we need cover in the centre midfield area. We also want a winger before the season starts. And look, we know that we were after Conor Gallagher. That one's not happened. But it looks like Lewis O'Brien could be next on that list. And I think, look, I don't know a lot about him. I know Huddersfield Town fans rave about him. They expect him to be playing Premier League football very, very soon. If it's not for Leeds United, it'll be for someone else. But I think if Leeds United were to move for Lewis O'Brien, I do see it as a lot of the fan base would be a bit meh. And then I have to check myself and think, right, okay, look, I don't know a lot about the kid, but if Bielsa and Orta are signing off on him, then I'm all for it, because I felt like I've had to defend Ben White in a similar situation. Like, Arsenal fans discredit him because he's not from a top club. I think, look, if we can bring in Lewis O'Brien, I don't think it'll be cheap, but it's not going to be 20, 25, 30 million, is it? It's going to be within our price range. So look, Huddersfield's Lewis O'Brien could be the missing link. He could be the midfielder that we move to now. Conor Gallagher has been called off. We've seen reports yesterday as well that Leeds apparently had made an offer for Adama Traore at £30 million. It is BS. I think it was Duncan Castle that made the link and then said a little bit further on that Adama Traore had turned us down because he wants Champions League football, which is fair enough. He can go get that. But Leeds United have not bid £30 million for any player this window, and certainly not Adama Traore, who is Hadi Sakho on steroids. We're now going to move on to another winger as well, Mikael Damsgaard. Spurs have now been named the bookies' favourite to sign the Sampdoria sensation Mikael Damsgaard ahead of Leeds United and Liverpool. He was the breakout star of Euro 2020, as we all know. He scored that stunning free kick against us. Let's not forget, in the semi-final of the European Championships against England. But it looks like he's going to opt for Spurs, and I understand that as well. I understand why he would make that move. He wants European football. I do think he's a little bit out of our reach at this moment in time. And then just to finish, guys, I just want to share an image with you, a bit of an update on Elland Road. Of course, we've got a new pitch. We've not actually played any pre-season games there, and will not up until when we get our first game against Everton. So fans that get to go to that as being a season ticket holder cannot wait to see that brand new, crisp, green, beautiful pitch. Well, we had an update yesterday from a fan that was at the stadium, so I'll just quickly share that with you now. It is looking pretty special, innit? It is looking pretty special. And I, for one, cannot wait to be back at Elland Road, which is what, about 3 weeks' time now? Obviously, the opening one against Manchester United is just 14 days away, just 2 weeks away. Remember, guys, I will be doing a watch-along a little bit later on as well. Some of you might be watching this after that, to be fair, because the watch-along will take place from 12:15. Of course, the game doesn't kick off until 12:30, but it's quite nice and early, isn't it? It's quite nice and early for a pre-season friendly, so be there or be square. Hopefully, I will see you there. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe. Should be down here. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I'm live, and I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy the rest of your weekend now, okay? Peace out. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.